Good afternoon. Thank you so much for tuning in to Science TV. Welcome to 4 p.m. news. My name is Chris Mololo. Our sign language interpreter is Irene Chebiwot. And these are the latest stories from our newsrooms this hour. President William Ruto has committed to Kenya's continued support for a two-state solution as the path to resolving the ongoing crisis in the Israel-Palestine conflict. The renewed violence in the Gaza Strip since October 2023 has prompted international concern and calls for a peaceful resolution. Speaking on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly, UNGA, in New York, President Ruto stated that Kenya maintains its unwavering call for peace within the region and globally. He urged for an immediate de-escalation of the violence in the Middle East to prevent further loss of lives and instability. Moving on, the bicameral parliament has resumed its sitting this afternoon following a month-long recess. The legislative calendar is packed with a number of crucial items, including the vetting of high-profile nominees and the debate on several significant bills. A key item on the agenda is the consideration and possible approval of individuals vetted by the National Assembly's Defense and Foreign Relations Committee. Lawmakers will also consider several bills that carry far-reach implications for the country's governance, economy, and politics. Additionally, Joint Mediation Committee comprising members from both the National Assembly and the Senate will convene to build consensus on contentious pieces of legislation that were passed by one house but not the other. In other news, the National Environment Management Authority, that's NEMA, has issued a stern warning over the re-emergence of banned plastic bags in the market, vowing to impose severe penalties on offenders. In a public notice dated September 8, 2025, NEMA expressed great concern over the illegal importation, manufacture, use and sale of plastic bags which were outlawed 8 years ago. The authority reminded the public that the ban, first gazetted in 2017, prohibits the use, manufacture, and importation of all plastic bags for commercial and household purposes. NEMA stated that individuals and businesses found in violation of the ban will face stiff penalties, including heavy fines and jail terms. As the government moves to impose environmental regulations and protect the country from plastic pollution. Major operations at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, JKIA, could grind to a halt next week as Kenya Airports Authority, KAA, workers threatened to down tools. The Kenya Aviation Workers Union, KAWU, has issued a 7-day strike notice demanding urgent action on a list of grievances. The core of the dispute is the alleged transfer of ground flight safety GFS operations from KAA to the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, KCAA. Now, according to KAWU, this move was executed without consultation and could lead to significant job losses and reduction in revenue for the KAA. In a letter dated September 22nd, 2025, KAWU Secretary General Mos Ndiema warned that the GFS transfer is already having dire consequences. And lastly, former Attorney General and Democratic Party leader Justin Muturi has sharply criticized ODM leader Raila Odinga's recent defense of his political pact with President William Ruto, labeling Odinga's remarks as reckless and dangerous. In a statement released on Tuesday, Muturi responded to Odinga's justification for the deal, which the opposition leader had made to ODM legislators on Monday. Odinga had argued that his compromise with the Ruto administration was necessary to prevent the country from descending into chaos during the 2024 Gen Z-led protests, stating it is better to have a bad government than none at all. Well, those are the updates that we had for you for the 4 p.m. news. For these and other stories, visit our website www.sciencetv.co.ke. We'll see you at 7 p.m. for Science TV Prime News. My name is Chris Mololo. Our sign language interpreter has been Irene Chebiwot. Have a nice time and enjoy the rest of your viewing right here on Science TV. Goodbye.